Hello anybody, I am Alpaca Patrol, and in this week's Indie Spotlight we are going to be taking a look at Planetary Annihilation. This game is being developed by Uber Entertainment, who you may know from their most recent games, Monday Night Combat, and subsequently, Super Monday Night Combat. Before that, the team has worked separately on various RTS titles, including Supreme Commander and Total Annihilation. As such, Planetary Annihilation shares many traits of both these games. In Planetary Annihilation, you will be facing against either CPU or human opponents in a small solar system with literally hundreds of units at your command, the most massive of which is outfitting an asteroid with rockets and hurling it towards an opponent's world, causing, planetary annihilation. Uber Entertainment has felt that the RTS genre has been shrinking over the past few years, both figuratively and literally, in that not many companies make them anymore, and the ones that do tend to lean towards closer cameras and more micro-oriented gameplay. Planetary Annihilation seeks to make a macro RTS on crack, where up to 40 players can clash, with thousands of units among them over the course of 12 plus hours. The way you play is up to you, however. You can just as easily choose to play a game one-on-one with a lower unit cap on a single world, if you are more partial to micro-oriented gameplay and a shorter experience. Like Supreme Commander, the goal is to be able to seamlessly move between a huge view of the system and be able to jump right down into the action as well to watch the massive battles unfold. You will also have access to split interfaces and multiple windows to keep an eye on multiple battlegrounds at once so that you'll never miss out on a strategic objective. At the moment, there is only one race or faction. However, Uber has said that based on community feedback, the direction seems to be moving towards one faction with twice the units, rather than two or more with far less. This, of course, is still subject to change because the game is still extremely early in development. The systems you play in will be created on the fly by their procedural planet creator, meaning that every battlefield you fight on will be randomized and completely unique, meaning that the strategy you implemented last game may not hold up on the next one. Procedural generation in fact motivates adaptive strategies, leading to more emergent gameplay and a less stale experience each time you boot up the game. The art style or aesthetic feel to the game is similar to Monday Night Combat, which is of course expected considering it is mostly the same team. It appears clean, yet somewhat cartoonish, but not enough to push away users who are more partial to the grittier RTS experience. This artistic decision also appears to be influenced by game design, as when you are controlling such a vast army, it should be easy to recognize what's what quick and easily. As far as multiplayer is concerned, Planetary Annihilation will use a client-server model, meaning that you will not be bogged down by another player's poor connection. It also allows for 40 players to fight without crushing lag. This game will also feature advanced modding tools, allowing any plucky modder to alter a procedurally generated map, make a new one, create new units, or even an entirely new game mode. And if you needed any more incentive to purchase this game, check out their badass narrator.
Will you be among the Uber?
How can you get this game? Well, Planetary Annihilation is currently running a Kickstarter, and as of the recording of this video, is very close to surpassing its $900,000 goal. Stretch goals include water planets and naval units, along with gas giants, where orbital gameplay will be more emphasized. I will provide links in the description so that you can fund this game and get access on release. I hope you've enjoyed this Indie Spotlight. Be sure to check back next week for another exciting upcoming indie game in development. This is Alpaca Patrol, signing out. Peace, fools.